You are a fighter pilot patrolling a war-torn region of a foreign country. You spot an enemy soldier on the ground. This man is dangerous. He's known for making chemical weapons. The soldier sees your jet overhead and takes shelter in a nearby farmhouse. But there's another person in that farmhouse too, an innocent civilian. Your jet is low on fuel and you must make a decision. Do you fire a missile at the farmhouse and kill both people inside? Or do you return to base and allow both people to live? Sometimes those in the military are called to make decisions just like this, and they don't always choose wisely. In 2019, just 2 years ago, a US military strike intended for an ISIS hideout instead killed 30 innocent Afghan farmers resting in a field after a harvest. Mistakes like this seem to be made again and again. But this problem seems easy. Why are militaries so prone to making such egregious errors? We may have found out why. The story I just told you, we told versions of to over 1,000 Americans of diverse ages and educational backgrounds. We asked them the same question that I asked you. Should the pilot fire and kill both people, or allow both people to live? When we described the bystander as an innocent civilian, as I just did, only 1 in 5 people said that the pilot should fire. It seems that people do care about the cost of innocent lives, even in the context of war. But the story is not exactly realistic. War is chaotic, and a pilot like this might need to make a decision without knowing all the facts. So we made a different version of this story that we showed to 200 others. And this time, instead of describing the bystander as an innocent civilian, we simply said, you don't know who that other person is. Now, you think this wouldn't make much of a difference. Innocent until proven guilty, right? But that's not at all what we found. When the bystander was described as innocent, only 1 in 5 people said that the pilot should fire. But when they were described as unidentified, that number jumped to 1 in 2, half of those we asked. And when we asked people why, most of those who said that the pilot should fire believed that the unidentified bystander was an enemy. And many people were confident in this, despite there being no direct evidence. What we seem to have found is a pervasive bias towards endorsing a military strike when we know fewer facts. Instead of being hesitant, when people knew less, they were actually more confident in their judgment, and that was often a judgment of guilty. Right now, my research team and I are working with Army leadership in the United Kingdom to help find an antidote to this bias. We want to let people know that unknown is not always dangerous, and maybe help them to realize that what I don't know can hurt you. Thank you.